Hey there. It's a windy day out there. Leaves are blowing all around. Just got back from a dog walk. Hello, Jennifer. Thank you for joining with my dog, Holly, through the streets of Naperville on this Saturday morning. Looking outside my front window, watching the wind blow, listening to the sound of the wind rushing through the trees, branches shaking and shimmering. Went out there this morning. My flag had fallen down because it got knocked off the tree. It was so windy last night. Let me show you what we're looking at here. Here's my dog, Holly. She thinks we're going outside. We're not going outside. I don't know if you can hear that. Can you hear it? Hopefully you can hear it. It's kind of a neat sound. Kind of think it's cool. I'm going to see what's going on here. But anyway, good morning to you. Good morning to you. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. It is Saturday morning. It is November 5th. It is 8:02 a.m. Thank you so much for joining me on this Saturday morning. Got a bunch of things going on. Wasn't nearly ready to start. Hello, Tara. Thank you for joining. Good morning, Sugar Muffin from San Francisco. Good morning, Aaron. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. I do need a haircut. Actually, I just got out of the shower. I shaved my head. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not ready for you all. My computer's about to die, and that's the thing that provides the backlight for my videos. Thank you for following me, Regina. I so appreciate you guys. I've been feeling a little verklempt today, and I'm not even totally sure what verklempt means. I think it's a Yiddish term. You don't need light. Well, I will, because look at this. That's dark. That's too dark, isn't it? That's my computer providing the backlight. I think I do deserve some likes, King J. If anyone wants to share this or follow me, I'd appreciate it. I'm going to move my thing over so I can plug in my computer. Come with me, if you will. So I can plug in my computer, give myself a little bit of charge. Let me see, how's this look? I look okay. Hang with me, don't go anywhere. I'm still here. I might have to totally reconfigure my setup. What I do for these videos, the sacrifices I make for my craft is tremendous. I'm going to turn this little bench around. This is kind of fun. I'm going to grab my coffee. Hang with me, don't go anywhere. Here we are. How are you guys doing? Again, my name's Ken Tracy. Thank you for following me. There's no rain yet. My dog's not curious. My dog wants to go on another walk. Her name's Holly. She's beautiful. She's an English Springer Spaniel. I love her very much, and I'm super fortunate to have her here living with me in this small little home I live in Naperville, Illinois. I'm going to take a sip of coffee, and this is a show called Coffee with Ken. It's a show I've been doing for about 3.5 years. It's a show I started when I was living in a dark apartment some time ago. I'd broken up with the girl of my dreams. I wasn't sure what to do, and I always realized talking about my stuff made me feel a little bit better about my stuff. And for some reason, I started talking live on another social media platform, and people started watching. And people started liking, and people started following, and it started to grow. And 3.5 years later, I got somebody saying it isn't a show, it's a TikTok. I can call it whatever I want. It's a show. I've got on my computer, I don't know if you can see, it says Coffee with Ken. I've got Coffee with Ken mugs. I even have Coffee with Ken's sweatshirt and t-shirt. And I have a ton of fun with it. It makes me feel good. I always feel a little bit better after I share some of my... Good morning, Nana from Tennessee. Glitch, you're kind of boring me with that comment. It's a show. Hold on, I'm going to take care of this. I don't know who Glitch is, but I'll leave him around. They look like a real person. But anyway, let me get back to what this is really about, what this show is really about, Glitch. It's about me sharing my love of coffee. And I hope wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you guys got a nice hot cup of coffee in front of you. And cheers to us. It's okay. That sip was okay. I went to Target yesterday. I'm a big fan of the pumpkin spice coffee. I've been drinking it. Let me light this candle while we're chatting. I'm a big fan of pumpkin spice. I didn't know how much I liked it till this season, or this year. A couple months ago, I bought a bag. And I bought, light that candle. And I brought several bags since. And I'm really, really enjoying. I'm new to TikTok. Came across you just saying hello. Hey, Chrissy, thank you for joining. I appreciate new people to TikTok. I'm coming up on my 1-year anniversary on TikTok. I was on various social media platforms. Hey, who put that hat on me? How do you do that? I just had a cowboy hat on me. What happened? I don't even know how that happened. I have weird things happening. But anyway, I was on various social media platforms for a while, doing my little thing, drinking my coffee, talking about life, and about the highs and lows that we have in life from time to time. And what's a gift, Tara? Oh, the cowboy hat's a gift? I thought I had it on a weird thing. How do you do that? You sent a cap. That's the funniest thing. I thought I was being like stalked, or I had it on the wrong setting, or what have you. And anyway, so I appreciate the gifts and the funny little hats you can put on me. Hopefully you can't do anything horrible. Do you guys get to see that? I don't know. But anyway, this is a show I've been doing, like I said, for a long time. And it's about me sharing some coffee, sharing a little bit of my day. Oh my gosh, that's so sweet. People are spending money to send me gifts. Can you guys hear that wind in the background? Is it distracting? Okay, I'm going to get back to the coffee. And we're going to take a little trip into the kitchen with me. I've gotten very attached to pumpkin spice coffee. And I'm sorry, we're only going to be in here for a minute. I bought a bag of cinnamon vanilla. I don't know if you guys can read this yesterday. Brewed my first pot up this morning. I would be a cucumber. That's so sweet. And you'd be a sugar muffin. What was I saying? I bought a bag yesterday, and I brewed up my first pot this morning. And what do you mean only a minute? I appreciate you guys for watching. Brewed up my first pot this morning, and every morning I start with a ritual. I go through my routine. I brush my teeth. I feed my dog. I let her out. I do my yoga. Make my bed, and then I start to do a quick video with me having my very first sip of coffee. And usually that first sip is mind-blowing. And most often I either drink the pumpkin spice, which this pot is, or I drink the Starbucks Sumatra, which is a real heavy dark roast coffee. And I enjoy quite a bit. Let me put you back down. Hello there, Shannon from Mississippi. I appreciate you. Coffee is life, huh? I tell you what, it's pretty important to me. Anyway, let's get back to that very interesting story about my coffee. Oh yeah, I took my first sip on my video, and I was so excited to try the cinnamon vanilla, and I just kind of found it was boring. The flavor was dull. There was nothing interesting. It didn't wow me. So I kind of chugged most of the pot, got rid of most of the pot. At home, I drink it black. On the road, I drink it on the road at breakfast or Starbucks or wherever. I drink it with cream. I think habits make the man or the woman, and I think small actions over time make a tremendous difference in our lives. And I usually am, Aaron. Make a tremendous difference in our lives. Hey, can you guys share this? I'd like to grow my audience. I'd like to get a gajillion followers. I don't know why. and stroke my ego, maybe. Honestly, it's more than just an ego. You drink Irish coffee, hold the coffee. That's funny. Hey, thank you, Your Light Shines. I appreciate it. Yeah. It's funny because my mind tends to work pretty quickly and runs off that way and runs off that way and goes off that way all at the same time. So I'll start a conversation about whether I drink this black or with cream, and then I'll start talking about habits, and then I'll start talking about my dog Holly. And I won't finish any subject, but I try my best to bring it back. So real quickly, I think small actions taken over time have tremendous impact on who we're going to be and what we're going to look like and where our lives are going to be down the road. And I drink a lot of coffee. And if I was pouring a shot of cream or half a shot of cream, panic attacks. Dave, I appreciate you, by the way, because you seem to care and you were asking me. My life's one long panic attack. I alternate between manic about 80% of the time and depressive about 20% of the time. Anyway, if I was putting a splash of coffee or cream in my coffee every day at home, I'd go through a lot of cream and it'd be a tremendous amount of calories I consume. Let me see if I can sit back and get comfy. Let me take a trip. Can I take a sip of my pumpkin spice? I hope so. So, again, cheers. Oh, see, that's got taste. That's got flavor. Again, I was drinking the cinnamon, vanilla, blah, blah, blah. I tasted it. It just kind of tasted like coffee with the slightest hint. It was just boring. This one explodes with flavor. Let me have another sip. It's funny, people ask me about my coffee maker. And since I have a show, and it's called a show, even though it upsets some people, I don't know why people get bothered. Thank you for the confetti, Tara. This is a celebratory day. I don't even know what all this stuff means. I've been wearing hats. I've had confetti. It's a fun morning. I got a fun crowd today. People ask me often what kind of coffee maker thing that I have. And I'm now 61, you're not alone. I suffered and still do. What do you suffer from, Tony? Thank you, Jimmy. I used to feel insecure when men gave me compliments. I think I'm more comfortable in my own sexuality now that I'll take a compliment from a guy or a girl to tell you have made it through every one of your worst days. That is very true. We all have made it through our worst days. And let me see, how can I get more comfy? Because again, I'm hunched over. I don't want to be hunched over. It's not a good look for anybody. What was I talking about? I drink my coffee black. I'm so excited to have this pumpkin spice. It's a windy fall day, and it is kind of neat weather out there. I'm coming at you from Naperville, Illinois, which is a town of about 150,000 people, 35 miles west of Chicago. And it's often ranked as one of the very best. Thank you, it is great. It's not even an air vent. I don't even know. Is it AC? I don't even know. I rent this home. It does look kind of funny, though. Maybe I should change the angle. There, I changed the angle. Now you can't see the air vent. It's funny. I got a little angel of a son. He's 18 months. His name is Augie. And thank you, Aaron. It is. And he loves me to hold him up and grab that air vent that you can barely see. And he loves looking at lights and always wants to reach up. And he's getting bigger. I mean, he's still probably only 20 pounds or 20 couple pounds or whatever, but I'm getting weaker. It's harder and harder to lift him up. Which armpit is sore either. I just got out of the shower. You're very cute. Thank you, Suck Number. What time am I heading to Starbucks? I probably will be. It's 70 degrees in New Hampshire. Thank you, Sally, for following the host. I so appreciate you. I'm getting some weird comments now. It's so much more fun when they're fun comments. But anyway, let me drink some more coffee and see what else we want to talk about. Oh, I wasn't even planning. Who's on what's when? I don't even know. Maybe I'm getting distracted. Should I keep reading the comments or should I just kind of ramble? Where do I live? I live in Naperville, Illinois. I'm a realtor by trade. I've been doing it 17 years. I got something to talk about here. I got a friend slash client. There's so few homes on the market right now. And there's so few homes on the market right now that it's a tough time to be a realtor. And I don't think it's just seasonality. It's the market right now. Hello, Portland, Oregon. I don't think it's just seasonality. I just went for a walk. I walked by 100 homes. There was not one for sale. I have a client, friend, looking to spend $500,000 on a home. I got nothing to show him. He's not super picky. He's looking in a broad area, and there's just no homes to show him. And as a realtor, if I got a client looking to spend $500,000 and I can't help him do it, yeah, Chrissy, thank God, is right. It's a weird market. And I've been doing this 17 years. And I'm going to wrap this up into a point. Naples, Florida. Houses still are selling. I don't know where you are, Sugar Muffin. The volume, I think people think I understand interest rates. No. I think due to the COVID shutdown. I think due to the shutdown we had 2 years ago. I'm a capitalist. I'm a free market guy. I believe in free markets. And I don't think you can turn a switch off on capitalism and free markets like we did for 2 years and not have huge reverberation to what is going on in our economy. And I think what we have seen over the last 6-8 months in terms of the stock market, in terms of cryptocurrency going down, in terms of interest rates going up, and real estate market completely drying up, I think we're just seeing the tip of the iceberg of what's coming down the pipeline for us. And I'm concerned, honestly, with a lot of things that are going on in this world. And again, as a realtor, as a full-time realtor who's been a realtor for 17 years, I feel like my whole job, my whole career, what I do has been turned off. And again, I showed homes yesterday, but the home was okay at best. And it was, stock number, I don't feel like talking politics. Are you, whatever, when kept you up, are you in local BTMRL KTZ? Are you local to Naperville? I got one mug left. I have one coffee with Ken mug left. I need to give it away so I can order more. Got to sell a home so I can order more. I spend a lot of money on these mugs because I love giving them away. Makes me feel like Santa Claus. I don't even know if you're a man or a woman with that name, but I'd meet you out today. If you want to get a mug, I'll give you my last mug if you want to meet today. If you want to meet today, I'll give you my last mug. So let me know. I posted my number. It's not hard to find me or to reach out. If you really want to do it, I'll get you my last mug if you care. If you follow my show, if you like what I'm saying and you like what I'm doing and you're supportive of me, I'd love to give you my last mug because I need to give it to somebody. So let's have a little more pumpkin spice. Anyway, I'm feeling a little unfulfilled, not only financially. No, 14, I don't think it'll be short-lived. I think it's going to get worse. I think something's broken. I think mortgage rates are going to go to 10, 15. I don't think we know what's going to hit us. I know mortgage rates, and I don't want to talk too much about the market. I know the property taxes are crazy high all over Illinois. They're crazy high all over Illinois. The average $400,000 home in Naperville, and it's funny I say the average $400,000 home because 2 years ago the average home was roughly $400,000 in Naperville, and now it's probably $500,000. And it's so weird to watch inflation hit the housing market like it has, and just watch home prices go up. Any home that came on the market over the last several months got gobbled up immediately and was gone. And now there's some crap, a couple homes here and there floating around, but anything decently priced at all is sold. And it's not because demand is crazy, because there aren't that many buyers out there. It's just because supply is so low. And I don't want to bore you with real estate talk, but I'm finding myself unfulfilled as a realtor and struggling I mean, financially, sure, but even more importantly, yeah, no, Aaron, it is. But it's 500K in Naperville. Hey, Chrissy, I hope you follow me, and thank you for chiming in today. I appreciate you. So it's leaving me unfulfilled. You know, we were looking at a home that kind of wasn't that great yesterday, and it was over $500,000. Thank you. And, you know, I'm a guy with a lot of energy, a lot of passion, a lot of goals, a lot of dreams, a lot of hopes. And right now, to be in a career that's so tied, you know, I've always believed the more I prospect, it'll take care of slow times. But right now, the market's weirdly slow. And I don't mean bad. If you put your home on the market, it would sell. But so few people are putting their homes on the market. And I'm going to touch on this real quickly. If you got a home that's big and you want to downsize and it might be worth $600,000, if you sold it today and bought a smaller home for $400,000, your payments would go up due to mortgage rates. And that's screwy. And that's going to keep people locked into their homes because most of this country's in at a 3-ish% mortgage rate. And any new buyers are going to be buying at a 7% mortgage rate. And I'm kind of making up the numbers and kind of rounding them off a little bit. But you get the idea. And I think mortgage rates are probably going to go higher. I think gas prices are going to go higher. I think food prices are going to go higher. I think we're just seeing the tip of the iceberg in terms of what's coming down the pipeline. And heard that new home builders may need to rent their inventory. Yeah, it could be. And again, I could be wrong. I usually am not wrong. I'm usually early. I'm usually early. And early can be just as bad as being wrong, especially when you're doing options on things. King J, thank you for coming back. I don't even know who you are, but I appreciate you coming back, maybe. I appreciate you following the host. I so appreciate you guys. I hate to say it. I get a lot of grief on here for doing these videos. I think the most productive things I do is these videos. It makes a difference. I've been a realtor for 17 years. Shannon, it is a flag. I'm in windy. It is a flag, and I feel bad. It was blown down. I talked about it right at the opening. It's super windy here, and I have it. It's a big flag. I'm proud to fly it. I wish more people, for a while it felt, and I don't want to talk politics, but I think we can talk about it. Yeah, I mean, one day doesn't mean much if they did drop a little bit yesterday. I wish both sides of the aisle would embrace the flag and would fly the flag, and people of all colors would fly the flag, and that we could all find some pride in it again. And because it's not a Republican flag, and it's not a white flag, and it's not a black flag or a Democrat flag. It's the American flag. And hopefully all people of all colors, of all sexes, of all genders can embrace it. And you know, learn to love America even though we disagree. I don't know what that means. Suck number. You have a funny name. Suck number. Because it's an American flag, and people of all, it doesn't matter what you identify with or what color you are or what sex you are or who you're sleeping with. Well, that's sad that you feel that way. I mean, but you have a right to feel that way, and, you know, that's okay. So, I don't know, that's my thought on the flag. Anyway, it's over there because it got blown down because it's windy. It's been so long. How are you? Hey, where have you been? I'm doing okay. I've had so much going on in my life. Fiorella, you're from like Puerto Rico or something. But anyway, I was talking about it. I find real estate unfulfilling right now because so few people are moving. And no amount of prospecting has really impacted that. So obviously, thank you for joining. I hope you guys follow my page. I hope you find value in my ramblings every day. I hope you watch some of my videos and find either some entertainment, some inspiration, or some education from them. Because I think my goal is to kind of do a little bit of them all. I mean, that's not my goal. My goal is just to be me and share me. You look like you live in Virginia, do you? No, I live in Naperville, Illinois. I look like I live in Virginia? Do people from Virginia look a certain way? Are there a lot of bald men in Virginia? I appreciate the likes. I appreciate you guys watching. How long have I been talking? 25 minutes? How long should I talk? My talks usually go about half an hour. But I still got a fair amount of people watching, which feels good. I don't have anything great to do. I wish I had 12 appointments today. I wish I was showing homes all day or meeting with sellers. But the truth is I do not. I showed homes yesterday afternoon, evening, so it's not like I'm totally dead. But again, I was out for a dog walk this morning. And hello from Colorado. Good morning from Lubbock, Texas. Hello, Sora. Thank you all for joining. Please follow my page. Please like my video. If you like my videos, and if you like what I'm saying and you like me as a human, follow my page. If you don't like what I'm doing or what I'm saying or have any issues with me, don't. Because there's plenty of people. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. What's the toughest home I ever had to sell? I kid you not. One of the very first listings. First of all, the hardest thing to sell in a home is smell. Oh my God. Cigarette smoke, food scents, and I'm trying to be sensitive here, but the scent that I think really sticks to a home is like curry, to be honest with you. And the worst smell, although cigarette's really bad, is pet urine. So, and if you got a house that smells of cigarette smoke or pet urine, you're in trouble. And it doesn't matter how nice it looks. It doesn't matter how cool the temperature is. It doesn't matter the neighborhood. People do not like buying a smelly house. Smell is a very, very, very powerful, hold on here. A very, very powerful. Your house smells like cigarettes. It's going to be really hard to sell. And wouldn't already know. What's something interesting? I don't know. Shit. I don't know. Why do you keep talking politics, suck number? Hang with me. Stop talking politics. It's getting boring. But I appreciate you guys for watching. I would love to do this eventually full-time. I don't even know what it means to do full-time. But in some capacity, have a little talk show. Shoot my little fun videos. For anybody that's following, I strongly recommend a couple videos I did that are pinned at my top. One's on drinking and one is on the love I have for my son. And I think they're beautifully done and give me the chills just talking about. I am proud of these videos I do from time to time. No, Aaron, I'm not from the South. I'm not from the South. If this was live on TV, it'd be the best. Thank you, King J, for saying that. Good morning. I have a cup of coffee. Mama, thank you for joining me with coffee. I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys all. I'm getting really hungry. I'm on my second pot of coffee. I've been up for 3 or 4 hours, and I've only had a banana to eat. Mama, thank you for following the host. Go look at a couple of my videos. And I hate to do it. I'm not going to say what I'm doing. Thank you, Aaron, for sending me likes. I appreciate you all. I really do. What's up for the rest of the day, Shannon? Good question. I don't know. Illinois is playing football this afternoon. I went to University of Illinois. I graduated in 1990 with a degree in finance. I became a stockbroker right out of school. I started at $5 an hour being a cold caller, which is a hellish job, and worked my way up, and I was making a ton of money within 2 years. I've had great highs and great lows in my finances and in my life, and I've seen some challenges, and I go through challenges, and I try and share some of the challenges and be as real as I can in my videos and in life, and I try and be me. And I've learned, I think most of my life, again, I became a stockbroker because my 2 older brothers were both very successful at it, making ridiculous amounts of money. I used to run cross country and track. I don't think I ever even liked it that much, But my older brother was in it, and my whole family were runners, so I did it because I didn't know what else to do. I was trying to be like somebody else. But over the last year, I've learned that being like somebody else isn't the answer to anything. And we need to find out what toots our own horn or blows our own whistle or whatever makes us happy and brings us joy. Aaron, yeah, I grew up in Downers Grove. And I lived in California for a little while. But how's my doggie? Holly's beautiful. She's behind me sleeping. Well, this is fun. But I talked for half an hour. I don't want you guys to be bored. Will you guys please follow my page? Yeah, be you. Yeah, be the best we can do. Be the best version of ourselves. I think we're all unique. I think we're all special. I think we're all gifted in our own ways. You know, what's the guy that was in the wheelchair, the scientist that was a genius? He died recently. But I mean, we all have our own gifts. We all have our own baggage to carry. We all have our own struggles, but we also all have our own joys. And I think the sooner we realize try and be the best version of ourselves, the better chance we have to finding our true joy and what relationship tips. I'm right now going through a second divorce, and it's painful. I'm not in a hurry I'd say learn to love yourself. Learn to love yourself before you get in a relationship. I think I went in relationships most of my life as needy and insecure and clingy and didn't love who I was. And yeah, that's it. Stephen Hawking. I appreciate that, Lori. Learn to love yourself before getting in a relationship, because the two needy people to get together, I don't think that's a healthy way to have a relationship. And I know for me, again, I was needy, clingy, insecure, and didn't love who I was. Tomorrow I do, Shannon. I don't know. It brought destruction to my relationships I was in. And for the first time in my life, I'm learning to enjoy being by myself. I mean, I have my dog Holly here, but, you know, to have quiet nights and to watch a movie and to go to bed early and to not drink. I used to struggle with a ton of stuff, and I soothed it by drinking alcohol and, haven't had a drink in over a year. And I'll tell you, that feels good because it doesn't feel perfect, and not every day is perfect. But as I was talking with a buddy last night, I mean, I've gone through a lot of poop over the last year. And if I was coping with the poop that I've had to deal with, oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that, Mama. But if I was still using alcohol to cope with my struggles, journaling's awesome too, Philly fan. To me, is kind of like a journal. I used to write it quite a bit, and I'd write my thoughts out every day. And yeah, same with me, Aaron. Same with me. I'd wake up in the middle of the night at 2 a.m. with my heart racing, going, shoot, I drank again. I feel kind of fuzzy. That was stupid. I need to go back to sleep, and I couldn't go back to sleep. And I'd wake up, and the only way to feel better the next day would be crack another bottle of beer. And for those that are watching, I would encourage you to watch my pinned video. I do I think a beautiful video on my drinking journey, and And I think it would be important. I'd like more people to read it, because I think a lot of people probably have their own issues and struggle with their own demons. And I talk very openly on mine about my struggles. It wasn't even a struggle. To call it a struggle with alcohol, I haven't had a drink in, 53 weeks now or something like that. And it hasn't been a struggle at all. I just one day decided to stop drinking because it wasn't making me happy. Thank you, King J. Tobacco, I smoked cigarettes for about 1.5 years. I was a waiter. As a realtor, there's been a few slow patches in my career. And I waited tables a bit, 8 years ago. And a lot of waiters smoke cigarettes for whatever reason. And they'd go out and take a smoke break, and I'd be jealous. I'd want to go out and take a break. And then they'd be all smoking, so I'd bum a cigarette. And then I started bumming 2, and then I started buying them, and then I started smoking for 1.5 years. A bigger addiction to me was chewing tobacco. I used to golf and fish a lot. And for 15 years or so, I would put a chew in. It was usually Skoal mint. Pinch between my cheek and gum. Yeah, stop drinking, stop smoking pot. You know, I know it's legal in Illinois. I think once it became legal, I lost my interest. But I realized both were just ways I was hiding from my emotions and dealing with my feelings and my sadness. Many restaurant staff smoke. Yeah, they do. It's just kind of nature. You're up at night. You know, it'd be hard as like a waiter to have a healthy relationship, I think, because, you know, you get home, you're working till, I don't know, 11, 12 o'clock at night. Yeah, it is a bad habit. So is chewing tobacco. So is drinking. So is pot. A lot of bad habits. Coffee's a good habit. And that's why I have this show, Coffee with Ken. And it's what, I don't know, right now kind of gives me purpose and makes me feel good. And again, just doing these videos, again, I'd encourage you, go check out my drinking video or the video I did about love for my son. I think they're both really important and valuable. And so little I've done in my professional career have I felt that much pride in. Because I've always worked commission jobs, trying to generate commissions, and that's not a fun way to live. And I think I can offer the world something more. I hope I can give the world something more. And if me is sharing videos about my drinking issues or depression or anxiety or, I don't know, love for my son or love for the weather, I don't know. No, I don't know. I don't think I should. But anyway, I am going to enjoy this coffee. I am going to get a little breakfast because I'm really hungry. And I'm looking forward to it. And I hope you are excited about your day. I hope you got some coffee you're going to be drinking this morning. I want to thank you guys so much for joining in my little show today and following along in my little journey. I hope you follow my page. I hope you like my videos. I hope you get some value from what I'm saying. Because that's why I do it. I know it makes me feel good, and hopefully it makes the viewer feel a little bit good as well. So I appreciate you. Again, I hope you're loving yourself. I hope you are forgiving yourself. I hope you're believing in yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.